Maximum Radio. Maximum Radio. Maximum Radio. Maximum Radio. Maximum Radio. Maximum Radio.
This is President Bear Golden Sounds. We on the block again with a young entrepreneur, pioneer woman in the business. I would like to introduce the world to Miss Jamela Campo. Jamela Campo, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hi.
Right, nice. Let me just start it one time. Who is Jamela Campo and what you do? So the people know what you do, what you're about.
Really and truly, I am a certified makeup artist.
Right.
In the makeup industry, nobody calls me Jamela Campo.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I bust your mark. Your mark bust. Your mark bust. Yeah. So what are you known in your field?
I am known as JC. They call me JC Hayes. They call me Jam.
Nice.
I have a few aliases as well. Okay. It all boils down to the same person, more or less.
Right. What is the brand you sell?
Well, I have two brands.
Right.
One is based off of makeup artistry,
right,
which is the foundation of the secondary brand, which is Boston Bougie by Ling.
Yeah, man.
So Boston Bougie was created after the birth of my daughter.
Right.
And I wanted to be able to eventually bequeath something of substance to her.
Roger that. I hear that.
So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to, do that extra legwork, make sure she has a solid foundation for her to at least carry on when I'm not here.
Roger that. That's good. I hope young people hearing that. I mean, it's all about legacy. It's all about leaving something, having a mark.
Yeah.
All right. Explain to me what is Bosch and Bougie, and what is the name of the other arm of this enterprise.
So the foundation is Addiction with Style by JC.
Right, Addiction with Style.
As I mentioned before, it's all about makeup artistry, making women feel beautiful internally and externally as well.
Nice.
So it's not just about, having that cookie cutter kind of version of what is advertised. It's more about being secure within yourself. You have acne, you have hyperpigmentation, all different types of issues.
Cool.
But it doesn't really matter because makeup is only skin deep, you know what I'm saying? So I try to do, as much as I do a lot of full faces, colorful faces, because we live in a cosmopolitan country.
Right.
I try to also do natural glam. Therein lies Ling, my daughter's lash line.
Right.
Started that in 2017, I believe. I started that as a reseller, and now I literally design my own lashes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You've in business for approximately 5 years, or is it before that, or?
I started business in 2012.
Wow, well done.
Yeah, I started business in 2012, but it didn't start under the makeup industry. I started doing clothing and accessories back in the day when, dressing up.
That was the thing, yes.
Yeah.
So long ago, we can't remember when, what clothes?
Yeah, the style. That started back then, and, every different level, it's a transition to finding your niche and finding something that you love and something that you're passionate about. And for me, makeup just held my attention.
Roger that. I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's wonderful, because they say if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. So,
correct is right.
Yeah, I get that. So you have this wealth of experience, and I guess your aliases, everybody know by aliases. How has this pandemic affected you? One, I mean, obviously, you would have to the state that we in right now, it's about staying home, staying away. I mean, how do you adapt to that? And what tidbits you could give someone who wants to do a business like yours?
The adaptation part was very simple for me. Even though I have businesses, I also have a normal job.
Right.
For me, it's not about just having one source of income, but it's multiple income so that you can invest in different things.
Roger that. Yes, you can grow your wealth.
And, you know, but for me, during COVID, it was a given. I just had to do what was necessary for the safety of my kids.
Right.
I didn't even think twice about it because to me, life trumps the dollars. And
correct. I mean, yeah. Once you're alive, you can make money. Once you're alive, you can make money. So I hear that. I respect this due. Well, JC, I'm gonna bust up your government name. JC, what would you impart on somebody going into your field? Because we've seen and over the years that the field of makeup and dermatology and skincare and spa has ballooned into this humongous monster, and it is very lucrative. So as someone who is in it as a sole trader so far, what would be the pitfalls that someone who now started, who want to start and do a makeup on a face, want to beat a face, as someone once told me, that's what they call it, beat a face. What would it take for me to start off in a business such as yours?
The start off is making that decision that you're going to do it. Right? You have to have that mindset that regardless of where you are in life, you want better for yourself. And for me, my mindset is trying to be a better version of myself than I was before.
Roger that.
Right? As it pertains to business, it's a lot of work, but it's very fulfilling because you get to network.
Right.
It's a lot of research. You have, depending on the type of industry you go to, even if it's makeup products or if it's lashes or anything that you're going to in business, it's a lot of research. It's getting the knowledge impacted on you.
Right.
Through networking as well, because I didn't know everything when I started. As a matter of fact, I had so many different downfalls and pitfalls and broken days. Right. We all go through it, But time that you have a hurdle, you analyze that hurdle, you try your utmost best to learn something from it, even if it's something minute, and you apply it to the next time that you have to face this hurdle again. So it's always a progress. You don't make it immediately.
Yeah, you use every pitfall as a lesson to learn.
Correct, is right.
I hear that.
I remember a year that I took my son's savings to invest, and I lost every single cent.
Wow.
I was devastated, but at the same time, it was a learning process for me of what not to do, so that when I come back again, I know that this is not the avenue I want to take. So you just have to find your way around everything that needs to be done. But it is very fulfilling. I have met a whole lot of different people from all walks of life, and it's very that is one of my greatest accomplishments outside of my kids.
Wonderful. We've been hearing about Bosch and Bougie for the longest while, and it's good to know that it is backed by someone who is driven and who has a passion for what they do, and I respect that. We want to say enough love, enough prosperity for the future. But
I respect that.
You're on the block. When you're on the block, it's gay, it's old talk, it's good talk, it's old talk, it's new talk. So we have this thing called the Honesty Lotto, where we give you 20 questions and you choose the number we ask you the question. You answer honestly. This is a no judgment zone. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, so you're safe. If you hear anybody giggling in the background, we go fix that. But so choose a number between numbers 1 to 20. Let me see. How good?
All right. I'll look at a number 8 here, so let's try it.
Number 8. What? You sure you want that? I'm just saying, I'm not the author of these questions. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's go for
Have
it.
you ever break bish? You see how you see?
Wait. I don't put my government name out there too.
Okay, well, hey, you had to own up to it sometime. A wise person once said, what happened in the dark always comes to the light. So, hey.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Sorry. I apologize.
In honesty, I have many times.
Wow. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club. I don't think it's something that Trinidad, a lot of kids didn't do. That's something that,
In growing up, you have a lot of things that you want to experiment. There are a lot of mistakes that you would make.
Right.
And if you don't make mistakes, you don't progress. That's my outlook on it.
Roger that. I hear that. I like that. If you don't make mistakes, you can't progress. Roger that.
I have broken beach a lot. And I am, because I'm a parent now, I understand it from a different perspective.
Right.
And I was age. So if I did not do it, I couldn't understand it as my son teenager now.
Right.
So I decided to look out for little tricks that things that all to keep him in line.
Yeah. You're experienced.
Yeah, those things for the days. If you didn't break,
trouble. Well, JC, thank you for being on the block. We love that you're forging forward, even though the world in a kind of stress. We give you enough prosperity, enough love. We always shout you out because we feel that we understand as a small entrepreneur that you need everything, all the assistance that you could get, even if it's just good vibes. We want to send all that to you so that will bring in much prosperity to you and your family. So thank you for being on the block. We love you. You have anything you want to say? Anybody you want to shout out?
The only thing I want to say is that in all actuality, everyone could make that step towards business and be an entrepreneur.
Right.
Don't be afraid. Take that leap. If it's for you, God will guide you through it. If it's not for you, He will guide you through to something else, So don't be afraid to take that leap of.
Just before you go, give us the handles, the social medias, the how to contact you. And let they beat up somebody's face, do a thing.
All right, so Boston Bougie is on Facebook and Instagram. Right. It's BOSSDNBOUJEE. Contact number 265-LING 265-5464.
Nice. And
for Addiction with Style by JC, the contact number is 688-JC, 688-5292. And the handle is It's Just My Makeup.
Nice.
On Instagram.
Right. So I will be expecting my package, my makeup and Boston Bougie, and because as a man I like to beat my face. JC, I've been careful not to bust out government name and thing again. JC.
Yeah.
On the block with Golden Songs and Christy D. Yeah, man. We out here.
All right,
You're
bye.
on Maximum Radio. Maximum Radio. Maximum Radio.